Season 2! Season 2 of Degrassi The Next Generation. This time we got a green cover, which means this is the green season. I assume that all things correlate at all times. Always.
Whatever it takes, 388 episodes to go till I might explode, but I know I can make it through. I know I can make it through.
Welcome back to my dissection of Degrassi. If you haven't watched season 1, well, you're gonna be probably confused at some of my references and the things I say and just the tone of this show. Hi, thank you for joining us, and if you're coming back, I missed you. Let's dive in to Degrassi season 2 with the first episode, When Doves Cry. This is our two-parter, our big two-part series opener. Just like how in season 1 we have the mother and daughter, the daughter, mother, the mother, daughter. This time it's all in one. It's one big 45-minute episode. That made me a little worried. I thought, oh shit, maybe all these episodes are gonna be 45 minutes and really drag my enthusiasm for watching these. But rest assured, they're the standard 22 minutes. It's just this first episode that's a little bit long. The introduction of Craig, the essential character Craig. But before we get into that, what state of the world did we leave season 1 in? Emma and Sean have split. They are no longer together. Ashley and Jimmy have split. They are no longer together. Ashley has been proven to be,
What I should have done is broken up with you on your birthday, like I was going to. Ash, would you just stop being such a hag already? Paige, you are a hag. On two fronts. Your looks and your personality.
everyone fucking hates her because Ashley's the worst goddamn character on the show. And the final straw was her taking E and then just acting like a dipshit in front of everyone. And that's about it. At the start of this episode, we're introduced to Craig. We're introduced to him in a way that speaks true to the character.
You can do it. Come on. You got it. Oh, a lot. More.
Creepy as hell. We see Emma and Angie playing in a park, playing together, and someone's taking pictures of them. We don't know who this person is. We've never met this person before. Craig's just taking pictures of children from the bushes. What's wrong with that? Craig is fine. And then we go into our brand new opening sequence where we get a couple more people, couple new flavors. It looks like Joey has been promoted to a series regular, or at least regular enough to be put in the title sequence. So congratulations, Joey. As we come to learn, Craig is the half brother to Angie. Angie is Joey's daughter. Joey married Craig's mom. Craig's mom died before the series started. Cool. Unlike Joey, Craig's dad has a little bit of a temper, and by a temper, I mean he is an abusive, violent asshole. Like, cartoonishly abusive. Like, holy shit, put this man in jail or the fucking ground abusive.
My house. When I say open the door, you open the door. Craig!
On the other side of things, on the school side of things, we met all these great characters last season in junior high, Degrassi, junior middle school, whatever the Canadian equivalent is. How are we gonna keep this great cast of characters we met in the same space? We had the older kids, Spinner, Paige, Hazel, Terry, Ashley, Jimmy, and then the younger kids, we had JT, Toby, Emma, Manny, Liberty. They gotta be together. What, we're gonna film at two different schools? That's not gonna happen.
And grade 8 was supposed to be ours. This is so unfair.
I have no problem with an expanded Degrassi. Way more fish in the sea.
What, you're fishing for a new babysitter?
Dude, older women. Hot, sexy older women. Just waiting to make me into a man, okay?
let's just combine all the grades under one school because the high school got demolished or disappeared or condemned or something. The high school's just not there anymore. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. The high schoolers they're now at Degrassi. They mentioned the logistics of it. Oh, some people are gonna have to share lockers. Oh no, the hallways are so crowded. Wait, Craig's just supposed to be a charming person for the audience to be introduced to. He still comes off as a little off.
Is Degrassi a high school and a blind school this year?
Sorry, man, I'm lost.
Buy a map.
Already got one. I'm not blind, just,
Hey, boys. Who's the new guy?
directionally challenged.
He still comes across a little awkward, which makes it confusing when Emma and Manny are goggling him. Ogling? Oogling? What the fuck's that word?
Is that the sound of your heart pounding?
A little sprinkle of all the characters. We're hearing their thoughts, hearing where they are. Toby.
Okay, and every second week we'll take out lunches, old school stuff.
Whatever you say, Rumi.
If Toby slayed so much in the first season without a deep voice, Toby's just gonna slay twice as hard this season. Paige, on the other hand, she's concerned about her hair. She has a mullet. Mullet is for the scum. Do they actually cut her hair in a mullet, or do they just put her bangs back so it looks like the back of her hair is a lot longer? A haircut's just way too expensive, and she can't afford that right now.
So get fixed. Yeah, but that'll cost about $80. I have 50 put away, but my evil parents are insisting I clean out the garage for the rest. Hello, child labor.
A storyline, Craig literally getting the shit kicked out of him by his dad. B storyline, Paige wants a different haircut. Let's see how well these two mesh together throughout the episode. That's the trouble with Degrassi. They want to be a lighthearted, fun show for the kiddos, but they also want you to feel something and learn something, grow a little empathy for a situation. These two sides constantly pulling one another, and the tone shifts are enough to fucking break your neck.
Guys, hey, I tried to call you and I got back. How was your summer? Anyway, about my hair.
Everyone still hates Ashley, though. That is a key component. Ashley sucks. Everyone hates her. She has not made any more friends. Fuck Ashley. I know she just disappears for a season. I don't know when that's coming. I hope it's fucking soon. And then she comes back with that goth hair and just, JT wants a lady. Hey, we have all these older women here. A younger guy with an older woman? Haha, that is what every fellow wants.
Older women. Hot, sexy older women. Just waiting to make me into a man, okay?
I guess Cougar Town's actually located in Degrassi. Degrassi is Cougar Town. Wait, damn it, their mascot's a panther. In reality, the actual mascot suit is a cougar. I'm just saying, connect the dots. Toby has developed the Isaac system. What I gathered in the very, very vague terms that they explain it, it calculates your potential with scoring, with dating.
Okay, you want an older woman? The system will determine your best match. Meet Terry McGregor.
For JT, a good match for him is apparently Terry. But JT, he wants to go after that prize cow.
I need more of a challenge. Someone like...
He wants top tier, which is Paige. Toby informs him that he has a 0.03% chance of anyone. Paige, that doesn't deter JT. JT is focused. He has his goals, and I respect a boy with goals. I just don't think Paige is into you, buddy.
Paige, hold up.
Okay, I need a restraining order.
Craig is creeping once again. Angie and Joey go to the cemetery. Get a little backstory. Craig's father is a little mad over his mother dumping him because he is a surgeon, an almighty, all-important, rich surgeon for the used car salesman Joey.
Mom, why would I call Joey?
Why would your mother leave a surgeon for a used car salesman, Craig? Or I mean, the mysteries of the universe are infinite to me.
I don't know if this is something that happened in a previous series. Do we actually see this development? Is Craig's dad an important character from the original series? I don't know. But this is a lot of backstory. This is a lot of character interactions that I just have no knowledge of. And Craig, being a brand new character, I have zero attachment to him. He's taking pictures of people without their consent. So what's my level of investment for Craig supposed to be at this point? He has a whole red room to himself. That's pretty cool. So I guess like the dad, he's abusive, but he's supportive in the way where he like builds the red room and he gives him money, trying to buy his silence, trying to buy loyalty. Maybe he feels guilty. Maybe there's hope for the dad. We don't really get to have a conversation with him. He's just like angry. That's his character. He's just mad. He's mad at Craig. But then we go back over to, JT, trying to be smooth on Paige, offering to carry her backpack, being her loyal servant, which I would think Paige would want that. I could see this storyline being Paige leading JT on in order to have a manservant of sorts, just someone to carry her shit, buy her lunch, save her seat. She realizes that she actually kind of likes him and that she feels a little guilty for the way she treated, and they come close. They don't become a couple, but they grow a little understanding for one another and maybe become friends. Actually, JT offers to take her on a date. She rejects him. Spinner and Hazel have the idea.
Never going to happen, ever. Everyone has their price, like say $30, enough to get your hair done, a light evening with Frodo, or an entire day gagging through cobwebs in your parents' garage.
Yeah.
$30 if she goes on a date with JT and she can fix her hair. I mean, we gotta do all these storylines today. This is the episode, the first episode of season 2. We have to just get this shit out of the way, and then we can move on to everybody else in the show. Everyone gets their centric episode. I want my hair cut, so I'll take JT up on this offer, but he has to pay. We're going to a movie, you're gonna pay.
Movie and a bite, your treat. Really? Great.
I just feel like there's a more streamlined way to tell this story than this very like choppy, deceitful way. But M's mom is having a birthday party. Spike Nelson. Emma takes it upon herself to invite Craig because Craig is a hottie and Craig has an attachment to Angie, which Emma babysits. It's what she's always done. Why is Greg hot to them when to the audience we only know him as a weird creep? How are we supposed to feel about Craig now? Because we can't really see him through the lens that Emma has.
If you do want to come meet me up front after school.
I'll be there. Thanks.
He's coming tonight.
We've seen him taking pictures of Emma without her consent. I feel like Emma should maybe just be locked in a room and not allowed to come out until 25? This entire episode keeps relying on situations where characters go a place and not expect other characters to be there too, and we'll see that in the second episode as well.
Hey, we didn't expect you.
So, Jeremiah, how was Miss November? It was Miss November. It was from 1973. Ooh, it was like going out with my mother. Emma! Hey, I closed up early today. Where's Angie?
I thought you had a date tonight.
I did. She canceled on me. Story of my life.
Emma, what are you doing out here? You should be in bed.
Really? So should you too.
What are you gonna do? Joey might rat on you. Craig handles this in the best way possible.
Craig. Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, Joey, when did you come here? I don't know if Craig's supposed to seem like an out-of-towner, but I just really love this very New York moment.
No problem, I get it. Hey, Miss Nelson, thanks for the hot dog.
Hey, Miss Nelson! Thanks for the hot dog! Well, this is where Craig comes home and he sees his precious dark room, his sanctuary, trashed by his father. Father has found all his creepy fucking pictures. which as a father, I would be very angry at my son for taking pictures of children. But his dad takes it a little too far when he literally starts kicking the shit out of Craig. No second thoughts. Then we get a close-up on Craig's broken camera lens. Like, that's the worst part of this. Do what you want to my body, but that camera is my life. Sure, it's Craig's outlet, and his dad had no right to break it, but I don't know if Craig himself should be trusted or can be trusted with the camera. Out of guilt, out of whatever emotion he may be feeling, just hands Craig a sack of money. It's in a little money clip, that's fun. Just a sack of hundreds.
Go buy yourself a new camera, son.
And then we cut to the very fun antics of Paige and JT.
You are Paige, right?
I'm late.
Paige is a little nervous to be seen in public with JT. Gotta have the hood on, gotta have glasses on. No one sees me, I'm not on a date here. Spinner and Hazel actually crash the date. They're in the movie theater with them. Why is Spinner's arm around Hazel? Is that a thing that we should take any sort of message from? I want to know, but we literally hear nothing from Hazel, and we don't really hear anything from Spinner. Hazel's just the friend. She's very much like the Manny to Emma. They're just the friend for the more important white character to bounce off of.
Hazel, what are you doing here?
What are you doing? Looks like you're having fun. You've more than earned this.
Wet dream time is over.
So I'm only worth $30, bitch. I paid more for popcorn. On the flip side, Emma trusts Craig to not only come with her to pick up Angie, but for Craig to take her off to the park. Emma, you're the babysitter. Just because you like the guy doesn't mean you can just let a toddler run off to the park with him. Like, they'll be fine. I don't even need to be there. You can spend time with Craig and then bond over Angie.
That $1 million?
It's a lot, but not that much. Remember British Columbia?
He gets a brilliant idea of, hey, I have so much money here. Why don't we go to British Columbia? Doesn't that sound fun, Angie? Let's just hop on a bus. Joey gets off work early again.
You let her go off with him?
To the park. It's only fair since his dad won't let him.
Excuse me?
Joey, he's her brother.
And you are just your babysitter, so leave the parenting decisions to me.
I just left him at the park with Craig. With Craig? Joey catches Craig and Angie before they get on a bus. And Craig's like, oh, I'm just joking here. What are you talking about? I wasn't gonna take her nowhere.
We're moving to British Columbia.
You think you could just take her and go somewhere with her?
No, I don't. It was pretend.
Yeah, like that money in your pocket's pretend, right?
Joey's like, my baby, don't you come near my baby. And they leave. Craig is left alone, but he can't go home because Joey told his dad, and his dad is full on Jack Torrance at this point. Craig hides in his room, locks all the doors, deadbolts and chain, and his dad starts beating down the door with a golf club. So Craig calls his only friend, his only confidant, Sean, and dips out the window. Him and Sean walking on the train tracks, talking the shit. Why don't we go to British Columbia? Hey, we can make it. I have so much money here.
Deadly serious. I'm out of here. Tonight.
You're gonna wind up on the streets. They suck.
Come with me. We'll watch out for each other.
Craig, come on.
I don't know why Craig thinks that just a sack of bills is going to get him pretty far. He's still like a 15-year-old. John, being the smart one for once, is just like, nah, dude, I'm not fucking leaving. You cool? When he asks Craig if he's being physically abused, Craig's like, why don't I fight this train?
Come on, Craig, get off the tracks. Stop kidding around, man. Get off the tracks. Get off.
Craig, why don't I just stand here and see if this train can take me on? Come on, train, let's go. Sean's not gonna let Craig fucking get splattered right in front of him. He doesn't need that shit on his record. So he saves Craig and then goes to Emma to tell Joey so they could find Craig, who ran off again. Craig just loves running off.
Love you, kid.
Whoa, Black Betty.
Bam lamb.
Whoa, Black Betty.
Bam lamb.
Greg?
Betty had a child.
Bam lamb.
Everything gone wild.
Bam lamb.
Greg!
Shit, I'm worried out of my mind.
Bam lamb.
Everything gone blind.
Bam
I
lamb.
said, ooh, Black Betty.
Bam lamb.
Ooh, Black Betty.
Bam lamb.
Joey's like, hey, we can't just accuse a guy of beating his son. I don't like him either, but I can't just fucking say shit like that.
We're not accusing the guy of that, all right?
Is something wrong with Craig?
Not now, honey, okay? This is serious.
No, I saw. All purple. A dinosaur hurts him. He told me.
But Angie backs him up. Good on them. They find Craig. Craig gives his dad 3 options.
I can go to Children's Aid. I can go and stay with Joey while we sort this stuff out. Or I can come back here and let you beat me.
I don't beat you.
Craig chooses to stay with Joey. Probably the right call. And good on Joey for being a man with open arms. Oh yeah, and Paige mentions that she only dates up.
You're a good date. If you weren't 5'1" and in a subterranean social strata, I'd maybe even consider going out again. But no. Sorry, hun. I only date up. Nothing personal.
And JT is below her, but JT's like, hey, I want a fucking kiss. And then Paige is like, sure, I'll give you a kiss. And then they're happy or whatever. And that's when the doves cry. An episode about domestic abuse. I think Craig came off a little too off-putting to really care about his situation. Of course, domestic abuse is fucking horrible, and of course his dad is a monster, but it was portrayed so heightened and so drastic that it felt like the writers just wanted to get that shock and awe. Gotta start it off with a bang, baby. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't mesh well with the B storyline, and I feel like it kept everything at a slight distance. Though I do like the reintroduction of the characters, and I think they quickly and easily establish who everyone is, where everyone's at, and how the summer impacted them, changed them. I'm gonna give When the Doves Cry a B-. It tackles very serious subjects, maybe not with the best approach, but hey, a conversation has been started. On the total polar opposite side, we get episode 202, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. That old 80s song. Kids, you know it. I know it. Cyndi Lauper shows up a couple times in this episode. This is basically an 80s theme, which is when the original series took place. So it's kind of like a flashback, and it does a good job of melding storylines from the original series and kind of bringing them as a parallel to the current series. This is done really well through Spike and Snake's relationship. Mr. Simpson, Miss Nelson coming together, getting nice and close, nice and cuddly. Emma is not happy about it, regardless of how much she says, I'm fine, I'm cool, it's okay.
We're more than just friends, Em. We've been dating each other.
Mr. Simpson, he's my teacher.
Actually quite upset. She's a little hurt inside. She's embarrassed because that's her teacher. Her mom can't date her teacher. He's a fucking dork. He's a fucking goober. Look at him. He stepped in gum. What kind of self-respecting man steps in pile of gum? This is happening alongside a dance. Well, 2 dances actually. One for the junior class and one for the senior class.
This afternoon's 80s dance for the junior classes will be held in the CAP at 2:30 with Mr. Simpson presiding.
The senior dance will be at 7 o'clock in the gym with DJs Mad Dog and Billy from Kiss 92 presiding.
How many events does Degrassi schedule for the middle of the day? Both are 80s themed, so there's not really a difference between the 2 dances, except for the second one is at 7 p.m. Ooh, after dark. Where there will be a break dance competition for tickets.
Get your freak on for the breakdancing contest. First prize, rink-side tickets to a Leaf game.
Those Leaf tickets belong to us.
I am assuming is a hockey team and not just tickets to go see like a Maple Leaf farm.
Here's our Maple Leaf.
Jimmy and Spinner, they want those tickets. They're fucking breakdancing masters.
My hip-hop collection rules. Best old school mix ever.
The goddamn best hip-hop mixtapes, which I say, yeah, every white kid in junior high thought they had the best hip-hop taste. When really, we were just listening to fucking Eminem. They have competition, and that is Marco, one of the best characters. He's the heart and soul of the series, really. The logo of Degrassi is literally placed on his back in later seasons in the title sequence. This is our first look at Marco, and he is given nothing. He's just a guy we see in the distance, and he's really good at breakdancing. Zero characterization after that. But Spinner, not so good at breakdancing. He pulls the robot out.
But can you bust moves like this?
Paige is like, yikes, gross, stop that, you're embarrassing me. And now Jimmy feels like he has to go solo. He has to separate himself from his best friend. What am I gonna do? I want to win the competition, but I don't want to be seen with this guy. He's embarrassing.
I saw better dancing at Heather Sinclair's grade 3 sock hop. Do you want to win this contest?
We get a little Heather St. Clair reference, something about her sock hop. It's hard to gauge on whether Heather St. Clair is supposed to be like popular and Paige hates her because she is prettier and cooler than her. And it's just like a weird rivalry. She's just a fucking myth. She's like the goddamn Batman. Like there's rumors she exists and we talk about her in passing, but if you see her, you'll never make it out alive. M still into Craig for some reason. You would think after all the events of the first episode where he stole a child, ran away from people, you would think Emma would pull back a little. You think Emma would be like, all right, Craig, you're a little much for me, man.
The dance tonight.
Can't. Seniors only.
Tell me about it.
Oh yeah, sorry, Junior.
But I'm just a dumb old junior, and this junior dance is embarrassing. Junior dance is fine. It's in the cafeteria. There's like 3 kids there. DJ Simpson is on the spinny record. He's doing the DJing.
Yeah, here's a hot little 80s retro number from a very own band. The Zit Remedy.
And a British accent. For some reason in shows, whenever there's a theme, it also means cosplay. So if it's an 80s theme, then you have to cosplay as someone from the 80s. And you can never wear the same outfit as someone else. The theme isn't 80s characters. The theme is just 80s-ness. Simpson commits a cardinal sin and plays his own music at the dance.
Oh, I hate that stupid song.
Wow, Em, you hate everything today.
No, just Simpson's taste in music.
How about you guys? You gonna come in and get down?
We're gonna more like get lost.
No one wants a DJ pushing their own music. That's a big DJ no-no, buddy. Get a scene with Jimmy and Spinner, and Jimmy, he has to break it to Spinner.
You're jealous. You want the spotlight all to yourself. Spin, you move like a wounded polar bear.
And Spinner, he plays, maybe in poor taste, he plays the race card.
Yeah, I get it. I can't dance because I'm white. What? That's not what I'm saying. Yes, it is. Polar bears are white, I'm white, and you're racist.
That sounds like something a cringy teen would say. For him to play that card is extremely ignorant, and maybe it's to show that Spinner is a dumb, ignorant baby. It's hard to tell what comes from the writers as like a genuine joke and then what's like an actual criticism of how people think. The show itself doesn't feel like a deconstruction or a satire, but there's some things that feel like a meta commentary or feel like a weird satirical joke placed on the characters to show how their points of views are wrong. It's just hard to tell with Degrassi sometimes, especially with a show that is 20 years removed, 18 years removed. Either way, it's cringy, Spinner. Now it's a 3-way competition. Marco, Jimmy, and Spinner. Who will win? I guess we'll find out. Emma and Manny get dressed up to go to the senior party because they're gonna crash it because their girls' night got ruined when Mr. Simpson surprised Spike.
Mr. Simpson called. He lucked into last-minute Elvis Costello tickets, and as you know, we both live for Elvis.
With tickets to Elvis Costello. Now, Elvis Costello, you cannot resist. You get a free ticket to go see Costello? You're gonna be there. If only to hear Radio, because that sounds fucking stellar. I'm sure he puts on a good show. But now Emma and Manny, they're left alone at home. They get a brilliant idea. Why don't we crash the seniors dance?
Wow. You look exactly like your mom in her high school photo.
No, I don't. I look like Cyndi Lauper.
She ends up looking like her mom from the original show. Fun little parallel to that. Manny's dressed wearing, I don't know what. I have no idea what she's supposed to be. If every main character is dressed up like a classic 80s icon, I have fucking no idea what Manny's supposed to be. Please tell me below. They show up to the dance that is just really poppin'. But Mr. Radish is out front. Ooh, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna get in? Inside the dance, we see Spinner just going at it, just chilling in the hallway, which I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can just start dancing in the hallway. To which we see a secret hand, a secret glove, switching out the CD in his boombox. It's Jimmy, dressed like Michael Jackson, MJ himself, notoriously the best breakdancer, I think. Very well known for breakdancing. The school dance is sponsored by Kiss 92 FM. I don't know if that's a real radio station or if the two people there are real DJs. If they are, that's kind of cool. They got local DJs to come and sponsor this dance like how it would actually happen in real life. If that's not the case and these are fake DJs, pretty compelling. Emma and Manny get the attention of Craig, their savior, Craig. Craig, almighty Craig, come and help us. Craig sneaks them into the dance. We get a fun little sequence of them trying to dodge Mr. Raditz, going on a little adventure. Craig is dressed like, as he says it,
Who are you supposed to be?
Sid Vicious.
Who?
Sid Vicious? The Sex Pistols? You weren't too hip back in the 80s, were you, Joey?
This outfit is questionable. They went a little overboard. The necklaces, is it supposed to be cringy? I don't know. And the point I was trying to make about satire gets even more confusing when you realize Sid Vicious died in 1979. He was not alive through one day of the 80s. Are the writers self-aware about that fact? Or were they just like, who was around in the 80s? Sid Vicious? Fuck it, the Sex Pistols. Let's write it in the script. That's just my voice for all writers. I'm not saying that's these Canadian writers. That's just writers in general. His outfit is the one that I'm truly embarrassed by. They're getting ready for the breakdance competition. Spinner and Jimmy's talking shit.
You're supposed to break in that getup. Who's the dumb one now?
You are. Still. See, these are for breakdancing. You may have the grooves, but, do you have the moves?
Which he leaves unattended in the locker room minutes before the competition starts. If he didn't go to the locker room to change, why did he go there? Why did he drop his bag? Because Spinner takes it as soon as it's dropped off.
What did you do with my clothes?
Jimmy.
Clothes? What clothes?
Any day now, Jimmy.
Oh no, the competition's starting and he doesn't have a spare change of clothes. What is Jimmy gonna do? Well, he tries dancing in his Michael Jackson outfit and rips his pants. Big no-no, big boo-boo. Everyone in the school is gonna make fun of you because you ripped your pants. As SpongeBob will tell you, that is the most embarrassing thing that could happen to you. Now it's Spinner's turn, and Spinner goes up there. But uh-oh, his CD got switched.
That's not my music.
Dance, dance, dance.
Why wouldn't the DJs just have a generic hip-hop song to dance to. There needs to be a big oopsie on Spinner's part. Now he looks like a dummy because he can't dance. Oh no, this isn't my son. How am I supposed to dance? He looks dumb, and we don't get to see Marco dance, even though the whole episode is building up like how sick he is, how fucking good Marco is at dancing. Fuck Marco, you don't need to know who he is yet, even though he's integral to this plot. And I must say, this senior's dance looks exactly the same as the junior dance. I don't know what Emma and Manny were expecting, except for, I don't know, to get some noggin on with Craig. Speaking of which, Craig turns out likes Manny. He likes Manny, the side girl.
Manny, you want to dance?
Emma feels like an idiot. She fucking runs out of there. She's like, I'm sick of this shit. Fuck this school. Just in time to sneak in on her mom and Mr. Simpson locking lips. Did the concert get let out early? Because they were only at the dance for like 40 minutes, maybe an hour at most, started at 7. Most concerts tend to get out around 11, maybe even later. Elvis Costello, he's kind of a classic guy, so maybe it got out a little earlier. Maybe the curfew laws are a little different in Canada. Just seems weird that they made it home before Emma, and Emma didn't think like, oh shit, maybe I should be home. Emma gets mad that they're kissing. They get mad that Emma's there.
Emma, what are you doing out here? You should be in bed.
Really? So should you too.
Emma!
But before that, Jimmy and Spinner, they have to reconnect. They have to say their sorries. They have to understand one another.
I can't believe you did that to me. Huh? Can't believe you did that to me.
And we see Marco walking by, flexing the tickets with bitches on his arm, because as we come to know, Marco smashes pussy. That's Marco's biggest thing. He just loves smashing pussy. Girls in hockey, that's Marco to a T, as I'm sure we'll find out. Then we end on Emma and her mom having a heart-to-heart. Emma's jelly that she thought her and her mom was all that there ever needed to be. Her mom wants the affection of a man. Emma, there's just some things you can't give your mom.
So are you gonna be okay with this? Simpson and me?
I'm not sure.
That's okay.
We end the episode on not sure, not the strongest of endings, but I do like that it's left open. The thread isn't completely tied. There's still an opportunity for Emma to grow and change with her mom's relationship to her teacher, which is a little confusing why they're able to leave that plot line open. But then Craig, they gave him his fucking season finale plot line. Where the fuck is Craig gonna go in future episodes? This is the most dramatic fucking thing that a kid could go through. But this was like a nice lighter episode. I care about Emma's home life and her relationship with her mom. I'm gonna give Girls Just Want to Have Fun a classic B. These aren't too bad episodes to start the season on. And I am so glad to finally be getting into season 2. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll join me as I go through more episodes as we dissect Degrassi to its core. What is this show? Who are we as people? Why do I care? I hope to discover the answers. Thank you for watching. I'm greysontodd. Please subscribe if you want more videos. Please subscribe if you want me to fucking keep my sanity. Stay sweaty, everybody. Watch some good shit. I'll see you next time. Toodles.
Whoa, Black Betty.